Oh, really? Okay.
Can't sleep now. There are monsters nearby.
Well, come on. Let's put it in a different room, then. There are plenty of rooms in the house. I can sleep at my bed. Yeah, see, you got it. Just don't go in the black room yet. It's not safe.
Welcome to playing Minecraft.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently he moved my bed. My bedroom wasn't that far door over there, but
It's not.
Yeah, and he put my bed right here, and I couldn't sleep.
Here, I'll show you. Just be wary. Now put your sword away. It's not safe. Okay, come on.
Safe.
This is the black room.
Oh, it's a phantom.
Yeah.
I need
That's
to murder
Bitch
those.
Face. That's Linus.
What
and
is
that's
this? Why
Squoosh.
This is glitched. What is this?
No, don't touch that. That's why this room is dangerous.
What is it?
That is the Shadow Hippie's shield. It's made out of dark matter and will eat your hand.
Sure.
This is the Shadow Hippie's trident. That is made out of dark matter, but specifically will only eat your eyes.
Linus.
They're dangerous weapons.
Linus.
Yeah, Linus is incarcerated along with the other enemies.
Why did you trap a slime?
That's Squoosh.
Squoosh?
Yeah, his name is Squoosh.
What's going in this one?
The most dangerous enemy I have. The traveling villager. I had one in this one in here with Bitch Face, but then it despawned because I didn't use a name tag on it. Which means I have to name all my prisoners. That's Bitch Face.
Yeah.
That's Linus. That's Squoosh. So far, Squoosh is the most nice. He just wants hugs. And so far, the worst one is Bitch Face. Bitch Face is a dick. Now, do you understand why it's dangerous?
I guess.
Your eyeballs and your hands will get melted off. We've already gotten 2 comments, and I don't even have the stream up. What the hell? What?
I just started walking here and it's
What
freezing.
The fuck?
What the heck?
Skyler, are you a god?
What the fuck?
You're walking on water!
Oh, I have Frostwalker on. That's
This
awesome.
is dope! Look at this
Dude,
shit.
I like this enchantment. I got this from the end last time. Whoops.
Dude, it's cool.
Guess I can't run. But
You can't run on
awesome.
water. You're Jesus! I didn't
Dude,
even know
awesome.
that was in the goddamn game!
That's pretty awesome. I can just freeze the water and then start walking. This will be perfect for my area.
Yeah, this makes going to your house easier.
Oh yeah, way easier. I can just walk across the water. This is awesome.
This is dope.
I was like, whoa, what is this?
Hey, Skyler, catch. Yeah. Yeah. See, it will slide to you. It slides on the ice.
This
is
cool.
I know, I'm sinking. No. No, Skyler. Skyler, you've abandoned me, God. You've abandoned me. No, I made it. I'm good. I made it.
Well, that's useful.
Yeah, that's
I
dope.
just gotta make sure I watch where I'm going.
It's comments, and I'm still not looking at the chat yet. Yeah. All right, let's get
Might
the
as well
chat
tell
up.
them that I'm streaming too, so if they want to join me, they can.
Yeah, if you want to see Skyler's view, which is
Yeah, I
so
can go
much different than mine right now when I'm following him.
I'll whenever I get over to my place, I'll probably chicken. I'll probably comment at my my channel or whatever.
Now I'm in front of you.
I'm on
My
Twitch.
view's original now. All right, let me just bring up the stream. Checking audio.
Well, you know what my channel name is. It's the same as my channel name.
Yeah, it's Renegade Sky Ninja.
Yeah.
So far, we have Kristen saying, hopefully this won't be as long as the last one. It probably won't be, but what are you saying?
No.
We had fun.
Is it being too long, is that a problem?
No, I didn't think so. That's our most viewed stream right now, so I don't think it's an issue.
Just watch it in several sessions if it...
Yeah, just take a little break, get some pistachios. Get some pistachios. Pistachios. What?
Oh, it's got fire protection, unbreaking, and frostwalker on it.
Alright, Kristen, if you wish to ask any questions, we will be answering them today.
Ah.
Skyler, come look on top of your thing.
I don't have any arrows. Hang on.
Just get some pistachios and watch in shifts. You don't have to watch the whole thing at once. We did some funny things in that one, like... we did funny things. Like example. Kristen asks, do either of us speak Spanish?
No.
No, we do not.
Technically, I just spoke Spanish.
I'm tempted to execute you. I want you to realize that. I'm tempted to just murder you for that joke. And I'm not talking about in the game. I'm tempted to drive to your house and bomb you.
Bomb me.
I'm tempted to look up a YouTube tutorial of how to make a bomb and bomb you.
Okay, so you need a chest for a shulker box. I can do that.
Wait, what? You need chests for shulker boxes?
Yeah, you need a chest in the middle of it.
We're gonna have to go get more of those.
Yes, we are.
Meaning we're gonna have to reset the end, because we killed them all.
Yeah, well, most of them. I don't think we killed them all. A lot of them.
Okay. How come I haven't continued Bloodstain? Well, let me address this, because I've actually gotten this question on Instagram, too. The reason I've stopped playing Bloodstain is because I sort of realized that eventually it's going to be free for PS4, like on the PS Plus store. Yeah, doesn't it just sort of feel like this is a game that will be free eventually?
It probably would be.
Yeah, so
However, they've changed it, so now it's like only 2 games a month for PS Plus, and it's kind of stupid. But
I don't care. I've never really... According to Sebastian, there was a time where they had 3, but you could only pick 1. So, I kind of like that this time you now get 2. But... I actually took it back to the store, got a refund. The main reason I got Bloodstained is, I said this a few times, it was an impulse buy. Like, I didn't even know what the game was about. I saw a couple of the trailers, I got pretty excited for it, just based on the customization and how it looked. And I feel like in the one stream I did on it, you can see I was pretty excited for the customization. And also, the graphics didn't really blend well to streaming. So it was just this whole mixed bag of, I could keep doing this, but I don't really want to. So I took it back, and I kept the Steelbook, which was the whole reason I got it. And I'll have it for free, and I can just keep the Steelbook, I guess. But, that being said, I am still gonna finish Phoenix Wright, and when SpongeBob comes out, I mean, I've already said, I will stream the living fuck out of that. And if it has co-op, maybe with Skyler. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I would love to play that.
I mean, it was fun as shit, and I don't even know how co-op would work, though. Like, is that one person is SpongeBob and one person is Patrick?
I can make 4 shulker boxes.
With how many? Oh, all together, like with all your things?
Yeah, you can, I had 8 shulker shells, so I can make 4 shulker boxes, because there's 2 shulker shells and a chest.
Okay, I got 5. So that means I can probably make 2. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to line my house with these fuckers. I think I just had to accept that.
Oh, maybe you have to do it in the dying thing. How do I... Yeah, there we go.
So you guys may be wondering, Kneale, last time you had to plan this episode. Do you have a plan this episode? The answer is, yeah, kinda.
What's your plan then? Ah, there we go. So you have to go to the dying, menu.
There's been one comment that everybody is sort of, there's been one comment that everybody has sort of been repeating, and that comment is, hey, is Kyle coming back? And the answer is yes, but... Yeah, Kyle's gonna come back on an episode here soon. But
Heck yeah.
the problem is that Kyle doesn't have a PS4. So whenever he's here, he's either using my PS4 and we'll do co-op, or he's using Caleb's. So he doesn't have time to do things like building houses or collecting materials. So in this episode, I'm going to be building a house similar to the one that Kyle built in my last one. My last world. Since
apparently
one
you
of
can't
the...
put shulker boxes inside of shulker boxes.
You can or can't?
Can't.
That's weird.
I just tried. That is very strange.
But,
I don't know how I got cooked pork chops, but I'm putting them away.
Since I kind of know what it looks like, and in the last stream everyone was like, we really like the building, I'm going to be doing a lot of building this episode. So I hope it just wasn't one asshole who was like, we like building, and the rest of you are like, no, go fight the Ender Dragon again. Which we'll have to do eventually.
Yeah, we will.
Did I tell you, I figured out how to craft the end crystals.
Oh?
Yeah, you know those big-ass things on the podiums? I know how to craft those. You just need a gas tier, an Eye of Ender, and a glass pane. I have like 4 gas tiers. I was able to make at least 2 of those crystals. Okay? Do you have any favorite episodes of SpongeBob? And I think this can be for both of us. Now, I realize there are funnier episodes, but for whatever the reason, when I was a kid, my favorite episode was always Pretty Patties, which is a good episode, but it's definitely, like, not the funniest.
Oh, is that the one where they have, like, colored patties?
Yeah, that's where they had the colored hamburgers, and because of that, I have always been fascinated with the idea of colored burgers. Like, just food that's a different color than it should be, I will buy the fuck out of that shit.
What about the black burgers from Burger King?
I bought their green burgers. They had a thing around Halloween called the Nightmare King. And the cool thing about it is the Nightmare King was specifically designed with the right ingredients and stuff, where in the advertisements they said it is designed to give you nightmares. So I was pretty excited about that. And it was green, which I liked.
Did I put any in my other stuff?
I did not, unfortunately, know about the Burger King Black Burger until it was too late. Apparently they also had a red burger, which was, like, spicy. But one of the reasons I really like it is because I was, as a little kid, very into the color purple. Like, purple was, like, my shit. And there's just this guy who goes, is that purple? Purple is my favorite color! And then they like freak out, and like everyone goes and gets their favorite color, and it's just cool. It's a good experience. Plus, it's a really fucking funny episode. It starts off with the Krusty Krab being dead, and everybody has to like pitch ideas. SpongeBob pitches a badass idea with fucking a prototype for the Pretty Baddies, and everyone's being dickheads to him. And then he goes off on his own and makes like $1 billion. Like Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige did that.
He did.
Marvel is the Pretty Patties of superheroes.
I guess you could say that.
Meaning Kevin Feige is the SpongeBob of our modern time.
Apparently I had like a few different concrete in my chest for some reason.
Oh, I have a ton of black concrete. I put a bunch of it in a chest, but I had stacks upon stacks of black concrete.
I have stacks upon stacks of nether brick. I have a lot
You
of
have
nether
black
brick.
concrete in these stacks? I think I might have accidentally put them in here. No, I didn't. Okay.
Maybe. Yeah. There's a creeper on my fucking house.
What's one of your favorite SpongeBob episodes?
I have no idea.
You watched SpongeBob growing up. Just think of a SpongeBob joke that makes you laugh.
I don't know. I haven't watched SpongeBob in forever, so I can't really think of any. Like,
You can't
if
even-
you say something, I can think of them then. But like, it's one of those things that I can't really think of right off the bat.
Yeah.
Plankton made a robot SpongeBob. That one was pretty funny.
I remember that one. That's the one with a stove is a stove.
Yeah.
A grill is a grill. No, fuck!
He died.
Don't you remember that classic line
Oh fuck!
where SpongeBob's just like, a grill is a grill. Ah, fuck! God damn it!
I hope that creeper just despawned, because he's not where he was.
This is surely so, and fries should be fried either way. But this grill is not a home. This is not the stove,
Apparently
I
Endermen have
know.
a hard time.
I loosened him up for you, for the wreck.
Apparently Endermen have a hard time on snow.
Oh, they do.
Because they just wobble back and forth. I should probably take off my armor.
Kristen's favorite episode is Sailor Mouth, the one where they curse and are censored with the dolphin
Oh
noises.
yeah, that one's pretty funny. That one's pretty
Oh
funny.
yeah, that one makes me laugh my ass off every time.
The movie's also really good.
The movie might actually be my favorite now that I'm thinking about it. Because I was asked, like, to argue what's the best 2D animated movie of all time, and I could only think of SpongeBob. Oh, no, they said 2D animated movie, and you couldn't count anime.
Huh.
If you could count anime, I was going to pick Pokemon 3. Which is Curse of the Unknown, the one with hentai.
I like that one. My favorite Pokemon movie was Mew and Lucario.
Oh, that one is pretty good. I like that one too. Although, I really
That's what got me into Lucario, because Lucario was a cool fucking Pokemon in that one.
I like the
Badass.
story of Pokemon 3 because it's really dope and it's like a perfect Pokemon movie. There's battling in it. There's like a really deep story about a little girl who lost her father. It's a really good movie.
Where'd that creeper go? He's still there. Hi, creeper.
I also really like,
Creeper on my ledge.
what's the one
I
with
need to, like,
Darkrai? What's that one called?
That one's good too. It's like something nightmares or something like that, because he's talking about how he makes nightmares and shit.
Fun fact, the whole reason that there's a girl in that is because Well, first of all, she's kind of important to the plot, but the whole reason that there's a chimchar in it is because Ash hadn't caught one yet, and it's actually really sad how Ash catches chimchar. I watched the anime where he does it.
Gary's chimchar.
It wasn't Gary's, it was his new rival whose name is Paul.
Oh, yeah, and he abandoned him.
Oh, yeah, he straight up said,
Dick.
"You're too weak, I'm done with you."
He's a fucking dick.
That chimchar was abused, man.
I watched Pokemon then, and it was fucking sad.
I mean, Diamond and Pearl for the anime, like, everyone's saying, like, right now that the anime is really fucking good. Diamond and Pearl was boss. Like, when they were doing Diamond and Pearl.
It was really good.
And Johto, too.
Wasn't that also the season where fucking Charizard came back for an episode?
Yeah, Charizard's come back for a couple, but there was a reunion episode. And
I remember Charizard coming back, and I'm like, what?
Essentially, there was an episode where the girl in that one, her name is Dawn.
Don't have torches. I love Dawn. She's awesome.
Oh yeah, Dawn's cool too. I can check. I'll check for torches. But
because I need torches to light up the outsides of my
May,
house. Because apparently creepers spawn on my ledges.
May,
cool.
who the fan base may know better, has Torchic Girl. She's the girl who had the Torchic.
I like May too. May and
May comes back in that episode, and they do a couple tribute episodes where it's actually revealed that May evolved her Eevee into Glaceon, which I think is pretty cool, because I like Glaceon.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It happened off screen.
And she even came back. I didn't know she came back.
She does. They do one tribute episode where it's like, hey, May's back, and May fights Team Rocket. They do...
you have any feathers, too? Because I need to make arrows, and I kill this.
Oh, I have tons of arrows. They do another tribute episode where Ash goes... Yeah, give me a second. Where Ash goes to, like, a PC and gets out all his Pokemon and lets them stretch. And I really like that episode because Cyndaquil comes back, and if I'm remembering right, evolves into Squilava in that episode.
That's awesome. I love Quilava. I love fucking... Cyndaquil's evolutions are my favorite.
Cyndaquil, just Cyndaquil, is one of my favorite Pokemon. I like the Cyndaquil evolutions at first. First you got Cyndaquil, and Cyndaquil is cute and adorable, and I love Cyndaquil.
Is one of my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah, that's the issue.
I had
Squilava, cool. He's just badass. He's got the mohawk thing. He looks dope and still kind of cute. Typhlosion.
Kinda, not the same.
I don't like him.
He's I think he's fine. He's one of my favorite. He's powerful.
I like him all right. Like when I played Johto. And I also played like Heart Soul, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver. Of course, I picked Cyndaquil because I love Cyndaquil.
Hoenn is my favorite region, but Johto is probably my second.
I'm not really a Hoenn guy. I
love Hoenn.
Sinnoh has always been my favorite.
Again,
what am I grabbing you? Feathers, sticks?
Feathers and torches. Or charcoal, because I can make, or if you have any extra charcoal. I
don't have torches, but I have coal, and I have sticks.
Okay. Because I need that to light up my house, because creepers are spawning in the house.
I have charcoal, too. Is there a difference between coal torches and charcoal torches?
Probably not.
Alright, got you 40 torches. Let me go to arrows.
Okay.
Alright, I have 54 arrows. I can give you some.
Okay. I just need arrows.
Okay, I haven't looked at the chat in a while.
Probably a good idea. keep the peoples involved. I don't have any.
How come Mel always destroys you on all of the debates?
I mean,
Kristen, you are... Kristen, you are misinformed. You haven't seen the practices, bro. I have destroyed Mel many a time. The big one I destroyed Mel on was actually the one she cared about the most. The debate she cared about the most, I destroyed her on. And that was... who is the most fucked up fictional character ever? Ron chose this one guy from Courage the Cowardly Dog who, like, liked cutting people's hair, which is weird. But
oh, yeah, I remember that.
Me and Mel chose murderers. Mel chose Carnage, I chose Professor Pig. It was the battle of the century. And
I saw this collectible of Carnage that I really want at FYE. And
I saw that statue too. It's dope. Yeah, I can't find enough feathers, so I'm just gonna bring you some arrows.
Okay. But one of the employees there was just talking to me about it, because we were like, oh wow, those are cool, like, because we saw like the Punisher ones, the Punisher figures. Ow. But he was like, did you see the one on top? And it was that Carnage. And I'm like, dude, that's awesome. He's like, yeah, Carnage is like one of my favorites. And I was like, started talking about the different shit, and he saw my my wallet is Venom from Lethal Protector. Uh-oh. Oh, buddy. How much fall damage you take? Stupid. Watch out. Oh. Well, good thing. Made out of stone.
Well, yeah. We're good.
That's what I needed the arrows for. Fucker.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the Carnage statue.
The employee started talking to me about Carnage shit, and he saw my Lethal Protector Venom wallet, and I was like, yeah, I bought that a while back, and it's like awesome. I love Venom, and Carnage is pretty awesome too, and he was trying to talk to me about the new Venom movie, because they apparently made a fake trailer for it, and it's stupid, but...
Well, Andy Serkis is going to direct the new one.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty excited about. Also, Kristen said that there is no proof.
Which means very good.
There actually is proof, Kristen. We were asked during our live stream episode of Reactaholics what was our favorite moment with the show, and I brought up the Carnage Professor Pig debate. And you can even hear Mel say, I still think it was rigged. So she acknowledges it was real. I also won Best Disney Sidekick, which I didn't even know the name of my Disney sidekick. I picked the fly from Princess and the Frog. The Firefly. I thought his name was Jasper, but I don't know if it is.
I've seen that movie once.
It's been a while. Skyler, what were your thoughts on the Venom movie?
I liked it at first, but then I realized that it was another generic superhero movie. Still is a good movie for what it was, but it wasn't exactly what I expected. It was better than I expected, I would say, but like it was not the same as what I expected.
I have seen that movie twice, and I still don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's like it's good, but it's like it's hard to say.
I don't even know if it's good. I don't think it's bad. That's the thing. I don't think it's bad. Here's the thing. My biggest complaint is there wasn't enough of Venom and Eddie bonding, and I didn't believe it at the end. I didn't believe it when he was like, "Oh, I want to save your world." I don't like believe that shit. I
see,
like
that's one of the problems that I ran into with it. Like, it's Venom. Because they don't have Spider-Man, they made it a lot harder on the character. If they added Spider-Man, it'd be a lot more. It would have made a lot more sense.
Kristen, you're right. In the comics, Kristen just said, But Venom's not supposed to be a superhero. And you're right.
Exactly.
But that's what the movie is. The movie is a superhero movie.
Because they took out Spider-Man.
They're saying that Spider-Man is going to be in the Kraven movie.
That'll be interesting. Kraven's an interesting villain anyway. He's not my favorite Spider-Man villain, but
the big rumor is they're going to use Tom Holland. So I hope they use Tom Holland.
Dude, if they use Tom Holland, that'd be awesome. He's my favorite Spider-Man right now. I mean, the Tobey Maguire movies are pretty bad, but I mean, they were good for whenever we were kids.
Did you hear the Moon Knight rumor? There's this rumor going around. Moon Knight has always been a rumor, so there has to be some truth to it.
I fucking hope he's a thing.
Well, here's the thing, and this might turn you off a little. Ow, shit! I completely forgot. I have the torches on. What the fuck did I do with the torch? Oh yeah, I have the torches on me here. Teleport to Skyler.
I made the staircase wider.
Boop.
A little better. Sweet. I don't like, however, stupid suit Moon Knight, and if that's what the one to go with, I'd be super pissed.
I mean, I don't know either way. I don't think. Listen, if it's in the MCU, I'm gonna go see it. Like, I've already told everybody in the friend group, don't buy Disney Plus, guys. I'm gonna get it. But yeah, I don't think I care either way. I do feel like they'll probably go for the classic look though, just because that really seems to be what they've been doing with the MCU, you know?
Except for like kinda like their first editions, they kind of make them like that, but then like they started to make them more techie. Like everybody's almost techie now.
They changed them up. They evolved.
The concept art that they had for Taskmaster is like super techie, and it even looks more techie than the fucking
but that makes sense.
Spider-Man one from the TV show.
Yeah, but that makes sense. It's Taskmaster.
Yeah, but he doesn't need tech.
He's Taskmaster. He would have it. Okay, in the Spider-Man PS4 video game, he uses his combat skills, but in order to capture Spider-Man and force him into combat, that way he can learn his skills, he captures him with a plasma net. So he has tech.
Yeah. But necessarily he has to just watch them. He could just watch them and learn their skills.
Yeah, but then all you need to kill him is like a cloaking device.
Which honestly,
Visible Woman kicks his ass
or like
instantly.
what they did, what they did in
Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah, they switched. White Tiger and him switched powers. Like, he wore her mask and claws, and she got his web shooters and shit. It was pretty interesting. I thought that was cool. I need my dirt so I can climb.
What are you hoping to see in the third MCU Spider-Man villain movie? Skyler, you need to go fucking see Far From Home.
Yeah, I do.
God damn it! If you lived in Muncie, I would have. Yes, it's still out. If you lived in Muncie, I would have taken you by now, because I want to see it a third time.
A third time?
A third time, yes. I've already seen it twice.
Hey, you know what's funny, Neil? I think I need more white concrete.
Well, I just got black concrete.
We literally spent a good chunk of last stream getting concrete, and now I need more.
Yeah, that's why I got the black concrete off screen.
Well, I mean, I rarely play this without you, and you wanted to stream.
Yeah.
Well, I can't play this without you, because
What-
this is your world.
Yes, Skyler, I am a god. Anyways, what are you looking forward to in the next Spider-Man? Even though you haven't seen Far From Home yet.
Well, I know Mysterio, Hydra Man, and Molten Man. Was there one more, or is it just those three?
Sandman and
Sandman.
Cyclone.
Okay, Cyclone. Okay. I think it'd be interesting to see a good Rhino, but I think he'd be like a side villain.
Yeah, I fully agree. Like, if you're gonna do Rhino, he can't be the main antagonist.
Yeah, because he's kind of a pushover. You can kind of just literally just let him run into walls.
I would also like to see Rhino, but in a perfect world, we'd see Rhino in an Avengers movie. Here's my idea.
Wasn't for Spider-Man 4 the idea for that? Wasn't it gonna be Bruce Campbell as Mysterio in like the opening thing?
Yeah.
And then,
So
Rhino
essentially,
was also in that opening thing.
I'll say this, and then I'll say my perfect idea for how Rhino would be in the MCU. The opening for Spider-Man 4 was going to be a montage of Spider-Man fighting a bunch of villains, because it was going to be a joke. Like, you know how there were too many villains in Spider-Man 3?
They're gonna make a bunch.
Yeah, the joke is like, we know that too, so he was essentially going to put every villain in that he had no intention of ever using. And the names I remember getting called out is Electro was going to have a scene, Rhino was going to have a scene, Morbius the Fire. Essentially every Spider-Man villain that you can think of, except for the Lizard, was going to have a scene. That includes Kraven, Puma, probably even a few more obscures, I mean, because obviously Puma is obscure. And it was going to end with Spider-Man walking...
The only reason why I know who Puma is?
Video game?
Spider-Man 2, the Game Boy Edition.
That's why I know who it is, because of Spider-Man 2, the PC Edition.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think that's weird.
It was
like
a computer game.
The different villains.
Well, some of the different versions were different
Spider-Man
games.
2, like the movie Game Boy Edition. That's the one I had. And
yeah, me too.
Puma was an enemy on that. Like, who is this guy? Lizard was also in that, and it was actually a pretty hard fight.
Lizard is also in Spider-Man 3.
That game was actually really good. I like the Game Boy Spider-Man games because they're like side scrollers, and the Spider-Man side scroller games are pretty fun. They're not the best thing ever.
But that montage was going to end with him taking in Mysterio and arresting him. Mysterio wasn't even going to get a scene. Mysterio is just getting taken into the jail cell. He's put in there, his fishbowl pops off, and it's Bruce Campbell. Meaning the entire time. And I really fucking like that, because that means every scene that Bruce Cameo is cameoed in, he was actually Quentin Beck spying on Spider-Man.
That's pretty funny.
It's funny, but it's also clever.
It is. Bruce Campbell's awesome anyway.
That being said, I much more prefer, like...
You know, I didn't even know that was Bruce Campbell whenever I first started watching the movies. I didn't know he was in all three of those.
Me neither. You actually told me that, and then I was like, wait, is he? And then I went back, and I was like, oh yeah, he is. But, Mysterio is taken very seriously in the, Like, I obviously won't spoil the movie, but Mysterio is taken pretty seriously in it. So, he is...
kind of seems like it would be.
He's my favorite MCU villain. Oh, by the way, spoiler alert, Mysterio is a villain.
Yeah, I knew that.
Just making sure that everyone is aware.
A little bit of a spoiler because of Facebook, damn it. Facebook's annoying when it comes to that shit. They fucking...
You once told me that you saw a spoiler, and whatever you said, I'm pretty sure wasn't a thing. And I was just like, I can't spoil anything.
No, I'm fairly sure you, like... I'm fairly sure you were, like, saying, like, something like that happens, but it's similar. It's similar to what I think I saw. I scrolled past it real fast because I was like, uh-oh.
Okay, spoilers for Spider-Man Far From Home right here. Skyler, what'd you see? Because I forget.
It was... I'm fairly sure it was like a Mysterio fighting Spider-Man, but it was like he was doing an illusion to him, and it was like playing off his grief for Tony.
Yeah, that happens. I mean, I don't want to spoil shit, but that happens.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Bitch.
You changed
That's what
the
I
outside
thought.
again.
But yeah, there's a whole scene where Mysterio, as I will put it, does Mysterio stuff. And I gotta say, it might be my favorite scene in any Marvel movie ever. Like, I remember seeing that, my mouth was open, and I was smiling at the same time. Like, my jaw dropped, and I was smiling. I had to look like a serial killer. But whenever I think about that scene, my face just goes back to that, and it's just so great. I love Spider-Man Far From Home. It's my favorite Marvel movie.
I want to see it.
But to finish my idea, I know I briefly mentioned, here's my perfect way that I would put Rhino in the MCU. So I would wait till the X-Men are a thing. Just so everyone is aware. No, just hold on. It's even worse than what you think. And I would also wait for the Fantastic Four to be a thing. So I would actually have him be in an Avengers movie, sort of as an intro to Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man, let's say he's either fighting just Rhino, or he's fighting the Sinister Six, and the Avengers come to help him. So, if that were to happen, I would just like it if there was a scene where, you know, Colossus, the Thing, Hulk, Juggernaut, and Rhino all fight.
All the big boys.
And Rhino is the first to go.
The Thing would be sweet to see fighting with the Hulk, or fighting the Hulk, because
we've seen that before. I just want all the... in the comics, literally, every single Marvel hero at one time in their run, and obviously this is me just talking about the classics, but at one time in their run, pretty much every Marvel hero fights Juggernaut.
Yeah, and Deadpool's already done it with Cable and Domino. And Peter.
Well, yeah, but also Colossus did it, which, oh my god, we finally got a Colossus versus Juggernaut fight.
Well, I guess Peter wasn't necessarily there, but...
No spoilers, but did you forget about what happened in the mid-credit scene? No, I didn't forget. I understand that what happened in the mid-credit scene is amazing. And I will argue that Spider-Man Far From Home has the best credit scenes of any movie. But did you see the Mysterio illusion scene? It's the best thing ever!
What this keeps happening?
Skyler?
What
are you doing?
Getting gravel.
Get off my lawn.
I'm not on your lawn. This isn't your lawn. What is this?
This is gonna be Kyle's house.
Oh. Well, he won't mind if I get rid of his gravel down here, will he?
I don't think so. This is where I got some gravel, too. Gotta make that powder somehow. It sounded like I was talking about drugs, but it wasn't.
Well, I mean, it is white powder.
Well, mine's not white powder. I'm not a druggie. My phone just died. I can't see comments. What would I add to the first Spider-Man movie? Let me tell you what I would leave out. Everybody is saying, oh, the next villain should be Kraven. No. No, it shouldn't.
I don't necessarily like Kraven. I mean, Kraven's a cool character. If they did that, I'd want Venom to be a part of the story, and I'd want to see...
Kraven's Last Hunt?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Well,
apparently that's what his movie is supposed to be. Apparently Kraven's movie is going to be Kraven's last hunt.
That'll be weird without Spider-Man, unless
Spider-Man's going to be in it. It's going to be the first one to include Spider-Man.
So, if he ends up accidentally, if Spider-Man actually does end up killing his wife, that'd be freaking crazy, because that part of the story was ridiculous. Because he rips her face off with his stickiness.
I mean, they did say they wanted Venom to be R. Maybe Kraven is how they get that back.
This tree was growing on gravel.
What? A tree?
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah. If they put Kraven in the movie, I'm gonna be a million times less excited. Just because I like Kraven as a character. I like Kraven as a character. However, he's not the next step. Spider-Man just taught somebody who doesn't have superpowers, but definitely was a pretty big challenge. Like, if you've seen the movie, you know what I mean. He is a step up from Vulture. He is a huge step up from Kraven. I really don't want the next villain to just be, oh, I'm hunting you, and that's my story. Honestly, Skyler, I would say fuck it. I would go all in. Last villain needs to be 6. Do the goddamn Sinister 6.
That'd be sweet. I'd like to see the Sinister 6.
They've set it up.
They haven't done... Well, I mean, they've done a goblin in each of the movies except for this one so far.
I want a goblin. I think... Okay. Slight spoiler. But I don't think you're going to give a shit. Actually, I think I already told you this. Flash Thompson is being set up to have some sort of an arc in the next movie. Because in Spider-Man Far From Home, it's sort of established that he has connection issues with his parents, and that he's actually rich.
Oh, so is he going to be the Goblin in this one?
No, I don't want him to be the Goblin, but a lot of people think he's going to take the place of Harry Osborn, and that he's been adopted by Norman Osborn.
Oh, so it's not really Flash?
Yeah, the whole theory is that Flash is just a nickname, but in,
Well, I mean, wasn't it a nickname in the original, I think?
Yeah,
No,
his real name's Eugene.
Yeah.
His name is Eugene Flash Thompson. Flash is just a nickname. His full nickname is Flash. I think it's like Flash, mile long dash or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. But so essentially, everybody is saying that he is going to be connected to the Osborns. And game theory, well, film theory, I guess. You know, Matt Pat. He had a theory that he was actually Harry Osborn and Flash was just a nickname because he was like, they have never said Flash Thompson. And at first, that's true. But in Far From Home, at the very end, there is a guy waiting for Flash with the limo, and he's holding a sign up that says Thompson. So Flash's last name is definitely Thompson. And whatever their plan is for him includes his last name being Thompson, because that was the first time his last name was ever said.
Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it'd be cool to see Agent Venom, but I just don't want to... I don't know if...
You don't know if the world's ready.
Because the movie universes are completely different for one, and then like they just needed they changed a few things.
I think they should just bring them together. I know, I'm sure it's not as easy as I'm making it sound, but
if they bring Venom to the MCU,
we could see him get the White Spider.
Yes, that, and we could see him switch back to villainy, or we could see him end up becoming Agent Venom.
Yeah.
Eddie becoming Agent Venom, which would be interesting.
I wouldn't like that.
I wouldn't either, but it'd be interesting.
Honestly, if I were to give a dream...
we could see the other new Venom, the other recent Venom, who was a villain. Somehow it got off of Flash, and
if they're doing Agent Venom, exactly. I want him to have his own movie.
Well, it got off of Flash. Yeah, that'd be awesome. But I think it'd be cool to see him join the Guardians again, because fucking Venom in the Guardians is fucking awesome. Because then he gets upgrades and shit from the Clintar. But what happened is, like, Flash loses Venom somehow, and it gets on this this criminal guy who's like a grunt of some gang or something like that. I don't remember exactly what his story is, but he gets into trouble and he finds Venom, and it ends up he ends up bonding with Venom, and Venom's like, we gotta be good and we gotta be nice to people, and then he's like, no, I'm gonna use you to help me. So he ends up using Venom to be evil. And Venom is like, no, I'm good now. And he's like, no, I don't want to kill. And Venom, like, fights the guy he's on. Chris again.
Chris! He's in the game. We gotta get him in the party.
He's basically using Venom to be evil. And then eventually he gets off of him and goes back to Eddie, which is really cool. Because Venom is Eddie again in the comics, which is cool.
I mean, I think if they're gonna do... We're talking a lot about Marvel, so we'll sort of steer away from that in a second. By the way, I'm finally getting my phone turned back on. But, if they're gonna do Agent Venom, they gotta do the entire war story. I mean, they gotta have him go to war. They have to have that awesome scene where he looks at the opposing, like, 6 soldiers and imagines them as Spider-Man villains. Also, shit, I was about to say a Spider-Man Far From Home spoiler, which I'm not gonna do, just go see the goddamn movie, but, something happens sort of towards the end that might change the relationship between Peter and,
Alright guys, it's going on.
Flash. I don't know if it's gonna be positive or negative, but there's gonna be a change.
There we go.
Wait, did your stream crash or something?
No, I sent Chris an invite.
Ow. Is this party public?
Oh.
No, it's private.
Okay, good. Hi, Queese.
Hi.
Oh, we're streaming. Don't say anything racist.
It's gonna be in your streams and mine now.
Black people. Am I right?
White people.
Am I right? Literally, as soon as I said, don't be racist, I was like, Jews are cool. Just very much going in the opposite direction. Jokes aren't funny if you have to explain them, Neil. You gotta remember that. Gotta remember that, Neil. Yeah. Chris, don't go into the room in my house that's got a sign in front of it and says, caution, danger.
Okay.
My old room.
There's danger in there. No, there's danger in there. Well, yes, there's a pigment in there. But also there's danger in there. Among the pigmen, there is danger.
Among the pigmen, there is danger. Among the pigmen, there lies danger.
Along with the pigment, there is also danger.
That should be the name of the episode.
Well,
along with pigment.
The name of the episode currently, I guess I could change it later, but it's currently titled Damnit, Skyler.
Okay.
For no reason.
Let's go make these pranks.
I don't know why. I really thought there would be some sort of thing that would make me go, damn it, Skyler.
And half the time it's damn it, Neil.
I wouldn't say that.
No, I say that to you.
I haven't heard it. Someone now makes like a compilation
half
of
the
every
time-
time during these streams you've said, "Damn it, Neil." And it turns
And
out
half
you've
the
done it
time
every
we're playing on
episode.
this world, not streaming, you do something like, if we go into creative to like look at blocked or some shit, and you spawn fucking mobs on my area. So you spawned a, what was it, was it a Vindicator?
A
No, what was it?
it was a Vex. It was the little fairy people.
Yeah, you spawned Vexes, and then you spawned the wizard guy that makes Vexes. And then the next time you did it, you spawned in a ghast on my land, and I'm like, dude, come on! It was on a texture pack that you own, so it would do stuff. And I was still in survival, so it was attacking me and Chris.
Oh my God! Show Chris your. Oh God, Skyler, prepare to teleport. I got to show Chris your new power. Don't even spoil it. Don't say anything.
Oh,
We got to show him.
I have to go to my house to get my my boots.
Okay, I'll fly to your house. Chris, this is so cool. Skyler has superpowers.
It's pretty awesome.
It is pretty awesome.
I got it from. I didn't even notice I got it until I walked out of his house.
And
Whenever we
you
went and got
discovered
something,
you're a
and like,
god.
You have feather falling or something?
No. Just wait. Don't spoil the surprise
Is
for
it
yourself. Where the fuck is your
Riptide?
stuff? No, just wait. Stop trying to spoil it for you. Where are your boots, man? Oh, are they in the
They're
chest at the...
in the
Oh,
shulker
wait.
box.
They're in the shulker box. Okay. Alright, I
Ow.
got them. I'm gonna fly over to Chris.
Well, I was almost there.
Well, I've already got the
I
boots.
see you. Hey, just give them to me.
Teleport to player. Teleport to me.
Hey, give them to me.
Alright, Chris, come down here. It's so cool.
I see what you're doing here. Oh, you are making it. Wasn't this all cobbles last time?
No, this is bricks.
I saw cobbles. Why did I see cobbles? I don't know.
Well, I have
Maybe it was the texture
like
pack we were in.
4 or
I can
5
see the
chests full of
comments, and I'm
cobblestone.
about to start reading all of them, Kristen. So, sort
I'm in
of
my boots.
fill that shit up with questions and such. Watch this shit, Chris.
You picked them up. Drop my boots.
Frostwalker? That's
Yes.
pretty cool.
Just watch. Just
I
watch.
can't pick them up. Hang on.
Do you have full inventory?
Yes. That's why I was going back to my
Check
house.
it out.
That's cool.
Da-da-da.
He can make
It will melt,
paths. It does melt, but we can, as long as we're with him, or if he's still, we're good. Wait, does it stay if you're standing still?